Hello, my name is Michael Hidalgo, and as you know, I'm interested in working as an English teacher with your school. I want to take this opportunity to explain to you why I'm interested in your school, why I think I'd be a great fit for your school, moreover, and a little bit about my background, where I come from. I'm from Los Angeles. I went to college in Princeton. I graduated from Princeton with honors last year, and since then I'm working as an English instructor. After I graduated from Princeton, I went to work in Bogota, Colombia as Director of English Teaching for a network of charter schools in a disadvantaged neighborhood in southern Bogota. My job was to lead the teachers to develop curriculum and to instruct the teachers on how to teach the language. In the time that I was in Colombia, and the year that I was there, the test scores for English went up 10 to 15 points from the year before. Now that's significant. It's a significant jump from one year to another. And that put the school where I worked above city and national averages, which is quite an accomplishment for a school in a very poor neighborhood. I also worked with high school students there and some middle school students. I taught 11th grade and 12th grade English, and I also taught American history and an ethics course, actually. So I have a wide background of teaching experiences. Since then, I have been working at a Korean school in Los Angeles, here in Los Angeles, California. My role has been primarily as a Spanish instructor, but I also teach debate and occasionally math and some other subjects to these students. Most of the students are Korean American. Some of them are from Korea. Most of them were actually born in the United States, but who are of Korean American descent. And I've also had very much success as an instructor at that academy. Now I'm interested in education. In the future, I'd like to go back and perhaps pursue a doctorate and become a professor. That's why I'm interested in working, in finding a job with education right now, and finding a job in high school teaching. And that's why I'm really interested in working abroad, to get more experiences working with students from diverse cultural backgrounds. First of all, to broaden my perspective of the education system around the world. Like I said, I worked in Colombia and in a very different setting with a very different set of students, with a lot of students who didn't really appreciate education as much as I suspect a lot of Korean students would. That being said, I'm also very interested in sharing my knowledge and sharing my passion for the language and sharing my passion for teaching with students. I think I get along very well with students. I think students respect me. I can be strict when I need to be, but I'm also very thorough, very comprehensive, and very detail-oriented. In my classroom, I was the first to introduce standardized testing per grade level, and I challenged my students to work hard and to learn as much as they possibly could. And I think that I am a great teacher. I think I would be a great fit for your school. That being said, I also think I would also fit in Korea very well. I have work experience. I've experienced working in several different countries. I've lived in Colombia, I've lived in Argentina, I've lived in Mexico, and I've also lived in Spain. So I have experience living abroad, and I think that I would transition quite well living from the United States to Korea. And also, I think I get along really well with people from different cultural backgrounds than me. I think I'm also a great tutor. I like to learn from other people as well as teaching other people. So I think that in the classroom, I would not only bring my diverse experiences, but also learn from my students and hopefully make a contribution to their success as English speakers. I want to thank you for this opportunity that you have given me, and I want to thank you for speaking on the phone the other day. I really appreciate learning more about your school. Again, if you have any other questions, feel free to contact me. I'm always on Skype. And thank you once again. Take care.